Hello and welcome to Manor Lords, the new city builder in the demo version of the game. So we just hit our second year, and this year we're gonna start with producing more foods in more ways. Now that we're getting some money that we can upgrade our extensions parts of our houses, we're gonna be able to provide more food. And we already started with a few of them, so we're gonna have some plots here where we're gonna be growing some vegetables. And as we get more money, we will be able to do more and more of these chicken coops and goat shed. The chicken coop, they will get eggs that will provide that to us. The entire year they will provide that. Really awesome. And the goats will provide consistently through the year milk all the time, which is pretty powerful, right? And we do have 62 in wealth at the moment, which means we could maybe upgrade. I'm gonna get 2 chickens for now. That's what I'm gonna go for. So we can upgrade this one as well. Chicken coop for that. There we go. And we're gonna keep making some more tools over here. And we're gonna see what more kind of buildings we can actually do. We are currently also building our church over here. It's gonna be awesome to get that one done. And that's gonna provide a lot of space for our community to hang out. And it's really cool. Like, look at this. We're creating some smaller roads. Like, we have our normal roads, but we're also creating smaller paths when people are walking around that, and I really love that. It's kind of like the game Foundation. If you guys seen that game, you probably have. It also looks like very organic when people are moving around. But yeah, let's look at the buildings. So, oh yeah, guys, we should try to see if we can do farming this year. So we are in February, we are still technically in winter. So we should try to do some farming, and we increased our level of the town now because we got a church. So now we have a medium town. Okay, so we get a medium village, and each level get you development points that you can use to specialize your town and make it more efficient. So the next level we need a manor. Level 1. Oh wow. Do they want us to have 999 plots? I'm guessing that's because of this demo, like no one's gonna get that, or will they? Maybe they will. So next level, manor. Wow, okay. That's when we become the real manor lords, I guess. What kind of things do we have here? Gatehouse, provide entrance point to the bailey. Okay, minimum settlement, medium village. We're getting a message, by the way, look at that. The king demands to the region of Layfield, we are hereby on omission of the depth of the lands on which the royal crown has granted stewardship to Honorable Banto, and taxes to be levied upon the land to be paid in precious wealth of labor. Failure to submit payment will fine the lands forfeit and the governess under the stewards and return to the crown. Okay, we don't want that. We have time to pay money then. How much do we need actually? How much do we need to pay? Ah, is that how much we need to pay? 9 days we need to pay 5. I'm guessing we can pay with this. Imports or tax, I'm guessing so. Build a tax collector to increase treasury. Ah, I wonder if we haven't to use the treasury. And tax collector, okay, we're gonna see if we can do that. Low on supplies, food and fuel. I'm not surprised. Starved peasants may die. Oh, that was some scary sounds. We're pretty much out of food, but we should be getting hopefully some food very soon. So let's have an overlook on our buildings. And I'm also going to be naming a person, so guys, we can name people. So we're going to start with the first one. So here we have Heinz over there, and I'm going to be naming him. So this guy's going to be named Google. Welcome to our town. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, let's look around. We need to make sure we have a workforce. So we have an forest over there. We have an woodcutter lodge. Where do we have the hunter? Was it... Ah, the berry. Oh yeah, we're getting berries here. The hunter is over here. This one should be full. Yeah, it is. Okay. And how much animals do we still have around? 34. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna maybe lower this to 30 again. Get some good food pretty quickly. And here we have berries that's gonna be growing up there soon. And how many do we have in the forage hut? We have 0 at the moment. So we wanna have... I don't know, maybe we wanna have more than that. We're gonna go like this. And I know we're out of food at the moment. But we, I think we have to expand with new houses. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we need more plots, pretty much. So we're gonna go to Village Life and go to Birch Plot, and I think along this road will look kind of nice, have some buildings that will also be close to the church. I think I'm gonna go like that. Let's see, how many can we squeeze in here? How much timber do we have? We only have 3 timber at the moment. Let's maybe not do too many to begin with. Maybe on this side instead. Okay, let's just start with 1, because that we can afford. Too steep, okay. There we go, finally got a house. So we have a little bit of meat left, not much at all really. But let's look on buildings, what we can do. I actually do want to see if we do a livestock trading post. It's a building I never had before, so I do want to see if we can actually buy some livestock. Need one more timber to do that one. Ah, there's some more relaxing music again. I dig it. This game has some really good sounds. But I didn't increase the music, so you guys can be able to hear it better today. It was kind of hard to find a good balance with levels. Like I have the music really loud now compared to everything else, because everything else was super loud when the volume was set to low volume. Okay, let's wait a bit. Let's see how they're doing over here. Look how green it's getting now. Spring has come around again. So beautiful, right? Really, really beautiful. It's hard to get over how fantastic this game looks. It's probably one of my favorite games at the moment graphically that has arrived recently. Really awesome. But let's see what our people are doing at the moment. Okay, they are waiting. I'm not sure what they're waiting for. Maybe we could do like that. Procrastinating. Are they maybe unhappy at the moment? Can't really see any info about him at the moment. Now it says we have 1 oxen and 6 chickens. Very nice. Okay, now we got 1 more timber, so that must mean that someone has actually been working. I think it might be a good choice actually to go for another of these plots before we actually get that livestock trader. More hands at work should be good. Gotta keep our people busy. So now they're working on these little fields down here, getting some good carrots. I wonder if that's the only thing to grow at the moment. It should be growing like some cabbage as well, I guess. But we can look into farming, so let's see what we need to do with some farms. So to do a farm we need first a farm building, and then we need a field. And in the field we can do different crops. We can do wheat, flax and barley. And you can also see what is good to grow on the land around. So if we click Emmer fertility, green means good, red means bad. Flax is very bad here. Barley, pretty bad as well. Rye, very good. And smelling wonderful. But emmer, we could do emmer. What is emmer actually? Is that the normal wheat? Because this one's named wheat, but it says emmer. I'm guessing it could be. Maybe rye is also wheat, maybe 2 different kinds of wheat. But to do one of these we need to have 4 in timber, and there's not much reason to do the field before we have the farm, because the farm is where your workers come from when you're working. So I think we're gonna go over here and we're gonna start with, I guess, emmer. So let's maybe put just one of these out just to see the options. So it'd be like that, look at that, beautiful. It's really cool that you can make it look the way you want. So you have fallow, emmer, flax and barley. Okay, so emmer is normal wheat it seems. I'm not sure why they have different names. There's probably a very logical reason that I don't know about. Maybe it's like a different name for that kind of crops, I guess. Okay, so let's hope we get quite a bit more timber soon. I'm gonna add another worker there. We have some people working here now, so that's good. And I also want to have a forester hut. I want to have someone replanting. I feel like it's time we do that. And I'm also gonna look into getting another worker, another family of workers. And these people will be a little bit busy, as you can see, with their vegetables and so on, because we made those extensions. Instead of being able to help with maybe chopping trees and so on, they will be busy with their farms. Look at them crops growing up. That's gonna be a lot of tasty food. I still feel like it's kind of weird why they have their toilet out on a farm. Maybe that increases some natural fertility in the ground, I guess. Some fertilizers. Okay, let's get some more plots. Oh, we have 6 wood. I'm thinking of farm, but at the same time, there's no reason to get a farm if we don't have the people. A farm needs people. And people needs a farm. So, I actually want to do some buildings here. And extensions are good to have. I'm not going to pretend that I'm some expert on it, but I feel like it's a good, idea to have a few houses plots where you don't have extension slots. Like, it's not anything bad with having it. But if they're not going to have an extension slot, and I want to have them working instead on more on the wood cutting and so on, there's no reason to take the extra space, I think. But this is a thing I really love about this game, that is so nice when you put it around here. It just fits so well when you put the borders around it. It works super good. Ah, so beautiful. There's gonna be 2 more families, and that should hopefully get up a lot of things for us. Fuel is still very good. We have 8 months of fuel still, which kind of makes me think that should we remove our woodcutters? Yes, for now at least. I'm gonna do that, and they can work on other things, such as maybe getting some more food. So forge a hut, increase with 1 and that one. And we have 3 more timber, so when we have, what's 4 I think for the farm, right? Then we're gonna do the farm. And probably down here, we don't have to have it where the green is, because the green is where we're gonna have it growing, so. Okay, so we have minus at the moment. Is that related to taxes, I'm guessing? Ah, I didn't think these were actually buildings. Manor house, okay. It was kind of nice, but I feel like it's a little bit of work in progress, this one probably. What is this then? Ah, wall. Ah. That's cool. Yeah, manor house must be built within a bailey. Ah, okay, within a bailey, I'm guessing that means we have to have walls around. That's cool. Garrison tower, that's not available, it seems. And tax collector, it seems like that one isn't available either. Looks like there's a lock on it, so probably locked for the demo, I'm guessing. Or there's a way to unlock it that I don't know about at the moment. This one we can't really do anything in, so this is later on when we're gonna be able to specialize our town with unlocking development points. That's gonna be really interesting to play around with when it comes out. Now we have 4 in timber. Okay, I think we can really place it anywhere, considering how awesome it's looking here for growing things. So let's do a farm. Maybe down here along the road. And then we're gonna do a field. Should we do a really big field? It's fun to do a big field. I know this is gonna probably be super way too big, I'm guessing, right? Even though realistically it feels like it would make sense. Emmer can be processed into grain. Maybe that's the thing with what emmer is. But yeah, here is at emmer, and on the farm fields there is a few different settings you can do. So we have so you can rotate the crops. Crop rotation can bring back the lost fertility. The fastest way to keep the field fallow. So we take like a year when don't grow anything on them, we can switch around between them just like real life. That's a beneficial thing. And that's why often like in real life when you have our fields we have to put all those fertilizers and so on, because the ground itself is actually it's dead. And doing this, let it rest up a while, that's gonna help. I don't think I'm gonna care for it for the moment. But we can, like I said, rotate crops, and here we can see the different stages, and here we got, can't really read it, the pointer is in the way. But this is the different stages, like here you will be harvesting it, and you can also set it if you want to force an early harvest or not, and also prioritize the fields, probably compared to other fields. And we can have a lot of people working on them. I don't think we can see them at the moment. I think we had farm has to get up first, but you can have a lot of them. So workforce limit is 9, it says on this one. And hopefully we'll be able to grow something. Hopefully it's not going to be too late. We might need to do like an early harvest. Oh, look at the amount of workers coming over to do the farm. All of our town is coming together to do something awesome. Food is going up. Slowly but surely. So that's good. We still have 8 months of fuel, so I don't think we're gonna worry about that for a while. We need to have 5 goods transported. Like I said before, it would be really interesting to have like 2 of these oxes to move around, because then you can expand much faster if that's something you want to do. Even though I feel like this game is probably the best played kind of relaxed, taking it slow, just exploring a town and so on. Okay, they're coming over with the final piece of transported goods. I think that was the last one. Do we need another one? There we go, look at that. Here's the workforce you can have, and this one said it could have like 9, I think it said before, or was that only for building maybe? Look at the storage, that's insane. Okay, so we have 2 available people. I'm gonna have them here, and I'm also gonna let anyone come and join here. And you know, this is probably gonna provide a lot of food, but we can't just eat the wheat and emmer, right? We have to do stuff with it. So we do have a windmill, we can convert grain to flour, and that's a beautiful structure in itself just to have it, I think. I feel like I want to have this close to the field. I think that might look kind of cool. I think, yeah, it should be spinning towards where the road is, I think. I'm gonna have it sitting here. And I think we can probably squeeze in a road leading up there. We can go from down here up to our little windmill. I wonder if we can make it go... We go a little bit close at least, like so. And I think I might also want to have a road that goes... maybe not. I don't want to have too many roads. But now they're out here fixing the fields, making it fallow, preparing it so we can actually grow things on it. Awesome. But I feel like we definitely need more workers to be able to handle such a big task. Such a big field, really. So we need more houses. More houses means more food consumption, though, but also more production. So I'm thinking of building maybe some houses next to this, because then maybe they will be working there. Is my hope. That's my hope, because then they will be having quick access to the farm and everything. I feel like I need to release a few people from the current job and move them to the farm for now. Because if we don't do that, I don't think we're going to be able to get any crops farmed until the season ends. Because we're already in May, and then we get to autumn in September. End of harvest, plowing and sowing crops recommended for maximum yield next summer. So that's how we should start. We started... We're kind of middle of, yeah, I guess beginning of spring, and we haven't even sown anything yet. Which isn't too good, but we're preparing the fields now so we can grow things. And maybe we'll also do that next year. But having a few more hands here, that should be very helpful. What we can do would be to split this in 2, and then one side we grow one thing, the other side we grow another thing, and then we will swap between those 2 all the time, which would mean we will always kind of get the same crops but from 2 different fields every time. I haven't tried that, but it sounds pretty good to me. Windmill has been finished. Look at that. A beautiful, beautiful windmill. So in this one we process grain and becomes flour. And flour needs to become baked bread, right? Yummy, yummy bread. And that one we have inside of industry, we have... And, oh, it's actually in farming, okay. Communal oven. Need 2 timber. That's where we will bake bread. I don't think we should worry about that for now, really. I'm gonna have so we can have anyone idle that goes to the windmill. Even though we don't need any at the moment because we have nothing to put in here. How much money? 42. So I feel like we're doing not too good with food at the moment. Does not sound like it's too good. What we can do now, I feel like we don't really need more tools for now, so we can get away the smithy, we can get away the works of the bloomery, and that will allow us to have 2 more people available. I think they might have gone off to other work already, probably the farm, I'm guessing. That's gonna speed it up over here and even more. They're almost done with making a fallow field now. But we're like already in June, so if we're gonna be able to get anything, I don't think it's gonna be much, right? So now they are sowing it. That seems to go a bit faster. We have a lot of people doing it though. Like look at them, everyone coming together to do this. There's so many people working on the farms. So many. And I think the thing is that when this timer runs out, I think that means we lose. Because they said it will get back the land if we don't pay it. But this one is locked, and I'm not sure if it's locked in the entire demo. Or if it just requires that we have like... Let's see what this one... Feature locked in the demo. Unlocks policies in region. Okay, so that's locked. Provides garrison space for... Retinue. First manor built grants a free retinue squad of 12. Okay. So I can't see anything that say that we can actually get the tax collector. Which means the treasure can never increase. It would be nice, they might be taking the money from this one. That would be the best if they can. Are they done with the fields now? That's great. Okay, so I'm actually going to remove a few people here. They ain't working at the moment, they can work in other places for now, but we can assign specific people, so... Logging camp, we have 9 in wood at the moment, so I don't think we really have to care about that. Forger is having a very long way to travel back and forth as can go here, so what I'm gonna do, that I'm gonna add another forge over there. And I don't know if the game is clever enough to like be like, okay, we have 3 works at this forger. If I do another forger down here and have it so idle works can go there or something like that, that they will transition over and when the collector to go to the nearest one. I hope they do, because that would make a lot of sense. We will have to experiment and try it pretty much. See what happens. And since we're busy with that, I'm gonna try to build a little bit of a closer structure, which is gonna be the one for trading livestock. And I'm gonna have this over here actually. A little bit closer for our ox to go, because they have very, very far way to go every time. Look at that man coming over to work. It's pretty awesome, right? Is it 8 out of 1 worker? That's awesome. They're cheating the game. Come on, build my forger hut. We need to get some food. Food is not going very good at the moment. Okay, now it's getting finished, this building. So, like I said, I'm gonna see how this actually functions. So we have our workers here. Click people. And then we're gonna see what they actually do. So it didn't seem like they went to deliver here. Maybe I would have needed to do that and waited a bit more, but I'm sending over some people to work on this one now. So we can collect all of those beautiful berries in this one, and then later we will transport it back to town. Ooh, wait, are they harvesting already? I guess they're doing that because they're getting as much as possible before it goes away. I wonder if it's even ready at all. I don't think it is actually. Doesn't look, it looks green, right? Ah, maybe we're getting a tiny bit. We are, okay. Yeah, we did start at a very, very bad time with that. Definitely a very bad time. But we still got a bit of it. And I guess... Yeah, they have to make fallow field again, okay. Prepare for the next year. Okay, it's not barriers are filling up, and this one is kind of close, so not too far to walk from that to that. And I guess one way we could actually do, I think that might make it go faster, is to build a road that goes up there. If it's not too steep. And then we can make one road that goes like that, so we don't have to make travels that we don't need to do. Okay, so let's see the livestock trade. I want to see this one. Okay, oxen, it costs 10 to buy one, okay. So I'm gonna set my stock to be 2. I gotta say that is very cheap to buy and get an oxen. Really cheap. Almost as cheap as a sheep down here. I'm not sure if do you even... Oh, sheeps are sheeps, yeah. I was thinking of goats. Oh, you can buy lambs also. Okay, I have a target of having 1. That should help a lot because you see the oxen going back and forth to deliver those timber logs. It takes quite a while to do that. Look at this forest road. Beautiful, leading all the way up to the beautiful bear place. And people should appreciate a lot that they're able to go such an easy way to get there. But yeah, this is gonna be it for today, guys. So I hope you enjoyed watching Manor Lords, and unfortunately I'm gonna be ending this series now. You might be seeing a new series eventually with the game again, and I'm really looking forward to the full game coming out. So I hope you guys are as well, and I'm looking forward to post more videos in the future. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you enjoyed the Manor Lords series. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch more videos of me banter, and have a great rest of your day. Take care everyone, have a good one.